Oh, that explains it. Grandma pulled out in front of a truck. Wow. I hope nobody was really hurt. That did not look good. Hey, what's up, race fans? It's Friday afternoon. Actually, I'll take that back. It's not even noon yet. It's about, well, just went across a time zone change. I'm in East Tennessee. Typical spring in East Tennessee. A couple of days ago, it was 77 and sunny, and it's about 56, windy and cloudy today. But that's all right, because it's going to be a good day. Going to look at a motor that a buddy of mine called me and said he built a few years ago, and or maybe a year and a half ago, and the motor's never been run, never been put in a car. It's supposed to be a pretty good deal on the motor, and some of you know, some of you don't know, I am having a new car built by GPS Race Cars in Clinton, Tennessee, and I cannot wait to sit behind the wheel of that thing. We're just looking at a motor today for it. Nothing crazy. I'm just getting into drag racing, being behind the wheel. I've been around it my entire life, but first time being behind the wheel since I was in high school, which is 30 plus years ago. So I'm going to look at a motor, big block for this thing. GPS is building me one of their world famous 67 Chevy IIs. Richard Dukes has a version of that car. He just won the $1 million shootout not long ago, that bracket race. But anyway, I'm going to look at a motor, and when we get there, we'll give you a little heads up on what's in it, maybe with Jim Howe, the guy that built it. In the meantime, enjoy a little East Tennessee scenery on a cloudy day. God's country, in my opinion. Love living here. Didn't grow up here. Love East Tennessee. Y'all be good. We'll see you shortly. Yeah, it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't look like it's had anything.
No,
it hadn't been open since.
Nope. It ain't been messed with. That's good.
Well, you tell me when you want to start taking it apart to clean it up. I mean, there's no real rush because we're still a few months away on, the car being finished. So. Well, we're sitting in traffic. We just left looking at the motor for the car. Everything looks good. We're going to tear it apart and go through it and clean everything up and replace a few little bits here and there. But other than that, Jim says it's a good piece. I trust him. He built the motor a few years ago, whatever. And anyway, so that was a success, and we're good on the motor part. Now we're heading over to GPS Race Cars to look at some progress on the car, and I am sitting in traffic, and it is apparently an accident on I-40 that has been had everybody backed up about 10 or 12 miles since 4 a.m. this morning. I guess it's an 18-wheeler or something overturned. But the one thing I do love about traveling sometimes is just listening to the CB radio. I don't know if anybody does that from time to time. It is the most entertaining thing on this planet sometimes. If you don't have one and you do spend some time on the road, I'd say get one. It's super interesting, and you can learn a lot. You can be warned of accidents and, the local fundraisers. And anyway, I just figured I'd check in since we're getting delayed by about an hour due to traffic. But anyway, get yourself a CB next time you get stuck in traffic. Talk to you shortly.
I'm trying to get to the
This is 90% what we're building, right? Or what you're building for me.
Yeah, I mean, anything you see on this one is the same combination. Yeah, all he has to do to this car is wired. And windows. He's doing all that stuff himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing the brake lights. He's doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's putting the headlights and the grill in this front end. But tire wise, wheel wise, you know, basically all the same stuff. And those are polished. These are a 17.
Yeah.
These are the torque
RCs, yeah.
and
I mean, that's polished.
that's chrome. I mean, there is a difference.
You can see the difference, but honestly, I like the polished a little bit better. They look good.
He said, I just want to be able to wipe them.
Well, yeah.
I said, well, there you go.
There you go. I understand.
He said, they cost me more. I said, why? And we waited. We waited a long time for them chrome ones.
Yeah. Well, I ordered some billet specialties in a very specific bronze kind of color, and it took them 11 weeks to get them to me.
In a bronze color?
Mm-hmm. For my Chevelle, I got a black 66 Chevelle,
Yeah.
and I put bronze wheels on it. It looks good.
Yeah, I
I'll
bet
show you
that
a photo.
does. That would look like stainless. Not like a polished stainless, but just a regular stainless.
Yeah, I'll show you a photo. It's like a matte bronze, anodized bronze kind of look, but they look good. They're especially on that black car. Well, you go by Greg's shop to look at a race car. You look at the race car, and you end up at the drag strip watching some guys break in a car that GPS worked on. They didn't build the car, but they definitely been tuning on it, trying to help him get it lined out. But that's a day in the life right there. Anytime you can go look at a motor, buy a motor, go check out the guy that's building your car, and he says, hey, come on, we made our decisions. Let's go watch a guy get a car lined out that we worked on, and we'll start heading back to the house here shortly. Super excited about what we got going on, and ready to get behind the wheel of a car, man. Probably not gonna make it this year, but we will probably make it, probably do some first passes late fall, hopefully anyway. Fingers crossed. Anyway, we'll check in a little bit later. a day, what a day. 12 hours later, driving back to the house. Finally, an exhausting day, but a really, really productive day and a fun day. Got to GPS. I'll show you a little bit of footage from there. Greg and I went over a few things on my car. Then he said, hey, you want to run over to the racetrack? I just got through working on this guy's car, and they're going to kind of be trying to line it out a little bit. And they rented the track for a little while. So we went over there, and I'll show a little bit of footage of that. And then we stopped to eat, and then we went back to the shop, went over a few other things on the car, and it is midnight. It just flipped over to midnight right now, and I'm still about 30 minutes from the house. But really productive day, and we'll keep you posted on more progress. I'm a little tired right now, as you can probably tell, but we'll keep you posted. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like these videos. We'll keep making them. We'll try and document this entire build and me getting back into drag racing at 50 years of age. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good night and a great weekend.